Registration for Arkansas Disc Golf Championships. Here's Dr. Ratliff.
Here we go, the 15th Annual Arkansas State Disc Golf Championship. Robbie Shaw's with me, and we're going to overdub the tournament from 1995. This is just some highlights that we had in the archives. Mitch Trotter was kind enough to put together for us.
Back down memory lane. See if we can identify some of these people. That's Ken Bagley with his back to us.
And Michael Blackburn sitting in the easy chair. That's old hole number 18, which is
Bagley
now
once again.
18.
Landers car sponsored quite a few of our tournaments over the years.
That's right when Lance Landers broke off from his brother and uncle. Is that Scott Davis right there? That's Scott
That is
Davis.
Scott Davis, a young Scott Davis from Memphis, Tennessee. Scotty D.
He ripped it.
Oh, there's Donald Brown. Donald Brown, Catfish. Lori Maxwell right there. Michael Blackburn sitting at the table at Memphis, Tennessee. There's
Heath Whitley puffing away.
Yeah.
Jerome McEwen.
There's Rivers Sherrod from
Look at Ben.
Mobile. Ben Mosikowski in the background there. There's Joe Sherrod.
Well, welcome everyone to the 15th
Bagley.
Arkansas Disc Golf Championship. Turnout, we've got several states represented here.
Tournament
Before we get into
director,
the
Preston
players
Cowan.
meeting, I've got a couple of special guests here today I want to turn something over to and let them speak a minute, and then we'll get on with the players meeting. We've got with us Ted Smethers here. Ted is past PDGA commissioner. He is an Arkansan now, has been, and has had a lot to do with disc golf getting started in Arkansas. We also have Susan Smethers here. Susan is a former PDGA tournament director in Little Rock, North Little Rock. Ted, you want to say a thing or two?
Ted brought the disc golf to North Little Rock.
I'm going to tell you a little bit of the history. Back in 1980, a fellow named Ed Hedrick, have y'all ever heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's heard of him. Ed Hedrick came, and Charlie Turner and I met him out here one winter morning, and we laid out a disc golf course out here just west of the tennis center there, and all we had was a little stick in the ground, a little one by two stakes stuck out of the ground about 6 inches. And we played disc golf for the first time that day. First time really, we'd played before, but we'd heard about these things called pole holes. None of us had ever seen one. And Hedrick brought one that day with him, and we putted on a little bit. We were kind of amazed by that device. And we didn't get the course that day, but we got a course laid out. And we played those little sticks for most of the winter, and then come spring, a fellow named Alex Lafferty worked at a plant in Jacksonville, and he had some leftover pallet boards. And so me and Alex got together and took some pallet boards. They're about 1x4s, about 4 foot long, and we nailed them together and made a little box on the ground. And that was the hole. And we played most of spring and summer that year in 1980, and then finally, I guess it was the fall, Susan? When did we get this hole?
81, fall 81.
Fall of 81. We actually had a tournament on those boxes. In fact. Fall 81, Dr. Ratcliffe helped us, and we got pole holes, real live pole holes. We were amazed. Nine pole holes, concrete tee pads. We were kind of blown away by that. In those days, we were playing with discs. I mean, this, you all have seen this disc here on the table. I mean, that was a hot disc right there. That's what we played with. It was pretty amazing that someone could throw that thing 200 feet. I couldn't do it. Very few of us could. A guy named Tom Monroe came, and he was deucing these holes out here that we were having trouble getting forwards on. We were pretty blown away by that. And then we kept having tournaments. I'm gonna let Bill talk to you about that.
Here's Bill Trousdale.
Bill.
I
Our guest this morning, we
A
have
dashing young Bill.
T. Richard Smith. He's the Parks Director
Geraldo-esque.
for North Little Rock Parks and Recreation. And we're honoring this morning Dr. O.J. Ratcliffe, former Park Commissioner with North Little Rock.
He's our biggest advocate. He was pro disc golf from the get-go, and we owe him much thanks.
Talked about that we used to have over here, put in 1981, was due in a good part to the efforts of Dr. O.J. Ratcliffe as a park commissioner. He was the one who helped support us, helped us get things through the park commission, and the parks department was instrumental in okaying and inspecting the course layouts and was able to help us get that first course in.
No doubt.
In 1986, we went in front of the Park Commission with Dr. Ratcliffe. Park Director at that time was Paul Morris. With the efforts by Dr. Ratcliffe, we were able to get the approval of the Park Commission to relocate
Karate Don Spalding in the background there.
out to the covered bridge and had plans to expand it to an full 18-hole course. We went through a lot of work out there for that. We got 9 holes put in, and then the project got shut down. We found out later that it was designated a bird sanctuary, and the discs were not conducive to birds. So again, Dr. Ratcliffe came to our
Bill's got the hand gestures
our aid,
down on
and
this.
with T. Richard Smith and
We
Dr.
need one of them big
Ratcliffe, we were
hooks
able
he
to
can
locate this area here.
wrap it around his girth
Dr.
and kind of
Ratcliffe
pull him to
again
the
was
side
very
because he loves the
instrumental. The
limelight.
original layout for this course was the front 9 here with the back 9 across the street over in the woods here where you now see a softball complex. Parks Department didn't buy that. They didn't want people going back and forth across the street. So with Dr. Ratcliffe's help, we were able to put the front 9 in that goes up into the woods.
We had
up here.
Hedrick met Paul
And,
Morris at the
complete
National
18-hole
Parks
course that was
Directors
in,
Convention in New
Thanksgiving
Orleans,
1990.
and he took a card
So we owe
from
a
Ed
lot
Hedrick and said,
to
"Come
course
see me," and that's how
and
we got
events
started
such
here.
that take place out here, the efforts of Dr. Ratcliffe. I'd like to turn it over to back over to Preston.
Here's a presentation. This is, I'm gonna read this to y'all. It says, presented to Dr. O.J. Ratcliffe in appreciation for your support of the sport of disc golf in Central Arkansas. The disc golfers of Central Arkansas and everywhere thank you for your perseverance and efforts in obtaining a top-notch disc golf course for many generations to enjoy.
There you go, Dr. Radcliffe, great advocate. This is my last PDGA tournament director duties. I did it with 91 through 95.
Couldn't have done it without this man.
David Andrews over there leaning on that
All right,
truck.
we'll get
That
on with
tall
the
guy back there
players
by
meeting and give y'all a
There's
couple of
Todd
quick
Crow,
items here.
bystander, coming by to see what the heck's going on
First
out
of all,
here.
we want to thank Val Trucking Company, Subway. Like I said, some of these sponsors. There's some Subway coupons here for the Lakewood Subway to be used this weekend. We're gonna
There's Rob Coast anyway.
ride this morning.
Heartthrob, baby.
On the back side, 10 through 18, use the alternate T-pads. They're marked with paint. Some of them are pretty dull, Preston.
Young and old gathered around for the Arkansas State Disc Golf Championship.
I'll be going around.
18's kind of
There's Stacy Morris back there from Memphis, Tennessee.
This morning we'll play 18 holes. We'll take a break. We'll play 18.
I think we played 4 rounds in this. I didn't play in this one, but it's 4 round or maybe a final 9.
This is Sheriff.
Call it on anybody. I've got a lot of friends out here, and I don't want to call and disqualify someone for abusing alcohol or drugs out here.
There's Robert Randolph.
Michael Blackburn
Reptile.
has some minis. You need a mini. Any amateurs that don't have minis, he's got some minis.
Michael Blackburn, the late Michael Blackburn from Memphis, Tennessee.
I need about 10 minutes to have everything ready to go, and I'll blast the horns and send you to your tee assignments. So give me about 10 minutes and I'll have all the cards ready to go. Anybody got any questions?
German.
It's a left-handed Jerome McEwen. We just set up a spot here to film about 3 different holes, highlights, as people came around the scores table.
There's Stacy. Uh-oh, a young Don Grisham back there. Look at that. And Pat Hallman was kneeling down on
I don't know if that was Patrick. He wouldn't be in Don's division. I already hear chains rattling. Claude Huffman.
Claude Huffman from Memphis, Tennessee.
Pretty good form right there. He could rip it. I can't remember how these cards were divided up because Don's playing Masters and Claude would be in the Open. So there.
I think it's mixed. It was mixed. I know we did that a lot back in the day. You didn't play with your
First round was mixed. Yeah. It's going down old number 4 over the ditch on the right's OB. Got a little leg kick. Missy says, get the camera off me.
Didn't recognize that person.
I didn't either. It's old number 17.
Course was really in nice shape.
We've been fortunate to have a great relationship with the North Little Rock Parks Department, superintendent over there, and they have done us a great job anytime we have an event.
Yeah, I remember that when they put that concrete bridge in with the rails. We had a homemade bridge we made that was there for a long time.
There was.
And you can see how the dirt spot worn out because that was the practice basket. Parked the cars right there, and that was hole 18. With that being hole 1 right there.
That's right. That's hole 1. And then 17 was 18.
This looks like Ben Mosikowski.
Looks like his legs are too long. Nope, that's Bensky.
Ben. See if he's hitting a tree. Ooh, he ripped it.
What was that, hole 320 or something?
I think so. That's Lori.
Yep.
With the Cyclone, her favorite disc.
She rips it clean.
Nice drive.
So there's redheaded Sherrod. Sherrod's had a bunch of them play in this tournament. You say they came up from Biloxi?
Mobile.
Mobile. I don't recognize that young guy there.
I remember him, but I can't recall his name. That's Pat right there, Pat Hallman.
Yes.
That's a no-go. Way before a no-miss. That's just a no-go. And this right here's Philip Raymond.
Fell up, missed one inside the circle.
Oh, was it? Ken Begley.
Philip Raymond ended up third in this tournament. R.I.P. Ken Begley played a many around with Ken.
Good drive. David Andrews, one of the few locals that threw forehand.
Traveled to many tournaments with David. We've traveled a lot.
He had the best forehand around here for a long time.
No doubt. Another left-handed player I don't recognize.
That's Rivers in the green shirt. No, here's Phil Raymond right here.
Yep. I'd like to have that one back. It's catching. Might want to take your bag off your shoulder when you putt, folks.
That's Claude. And the Grish. Dashing young Grish.
Actually had a little meat on his bones back in.
I guess the ditch was not playing OB for that tournament.
Seems like we played most of them where it was over the ditch. Coming and going, over the ditch was OB. This was a B-tier tournament, actually.
Let's see if Grish puts the same angle on his putts as he does nowadays.
Just waiting for everybody to get still.
Yeah. Cars on the interstate need to stop.
Birds quit singing.
Grish is putting.
Oh, he pulled it.
Oh. Oh, we almost saw a putt be made. There's a dearth of putting on this video thus far. Has anybody made a putt yet?
Hadn't seen one go yet.
Disc golf is hard.
This is rudimentary videotape from the mid-90s. It'd be cool if it could get digitally enhanced, but this is all we had. Here comes Robbie. He shucked his shirt.
No shirt. A lot of people played without their shirts back in the day.
Looks like you got right outside the circle. Maybe right inside it.
Oh, that's a good rip. Let's see. Oh, no.
Don't know who that tall guy
I don't
is.
recognize him.
You know, some of these you can tell by the way they throw better than you can by the video.
Don't recognize him either.
That might have been Robert Randolph. Not.
I don't think so. Scott Davis ended up winning this tournament in the open division.
Yep, and this young man got second.
Rivers got second. Yep. I think Rivers is 17 years old in this tournament, I believe.
Is that Elliott?
No, I don't think so.
We didn't put that bench in. The Parks did for us.
Right by the tee pad.
Rarely used. It's got to be the youngest one.
I don't know who that young kid is. He can throw an excellent forehand. Oh, I bet it might have been Dylan Sherrod.
The youngest ones.
Donald Brown walking off the tee. Ooh, that's me.
Yep, there we go for Rob Cole.
It's a vapor trail coming off that bad boy.
Jerome McEwen.
Roller.
Trying to roller.
That's John Ball there with the dark shirt on.
Yeah, it is. There's Patrick Hallman. Lindman over there with him.
Oh,
Still
can't make a putt.
Last hole. Todd Crow, Lindman, Patrick.
Oh, he's getting the big run up here.
get that? Did you get
Somebody finally made a putt. We missed
that?
it.
The change on the tee shot. Did you get that?
No, I was,
She did. Huh?
I was getting these guys right
Oh,
here.
okay. That's right. I told you to talk to her. I thought you might have looked up that.
No.
We had some sweet trophies for first place, but back in the day for the state championship, the Eagle trophies.
The Eagles did them every time. I did a tournament, I believe, maybe not one year I didn't, but if you got one of those Eagles, I put a message out the other day to some of the old timers, and they sent me pictures of them with their Eagle. They still got it.
That's Chris Mitchell there with the cigarette dangling from his lip.
Let's see who we got here. We got Michael Black. There's Robert Randolph getting ready to throw. He won the Masters division this year.
He was from somewhere in Louisiana.
Shreveport, I believe.
That's Michael Blackburn sitting there on the bench.
Michael was a pretty good old disc golfer now.
He threw a roller a lot.
Somebody left their bag. No, that is not a bag.
Thermos. See if we get to watch Reptiles drive. He won quite a few tournaments back in the day.
Looks wide left.
It's Don Spalding, Karate Don.
North Little Rock, right?
No, he lives in Memphis.
Oh, he's a Memphis guy. Okay.
Got it out there pretty good. See if Michael throws a roller.
I don't think on that one he will.
That was Billy, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
I think that was.
We should see him coming down.
Oh, Karate Don. Reptile.
Couldn't get a shot on Bill there if that was Bill.
Hey, there's your longest putt made thus far.
Somebody made a
Somebody,
putt.
16-footer in there. Oh, there's the Grish.
Yeah, this must be another round. It looks like Begley, Grisham.
Oh, that's Lindbian too.
Yeah, I think this is another round.
Grish is still putting with that same putter today. There's Lindbian right there. Dashing young Lindbian. That was not with authority right there.
He usually puts with authority too. Uh-oh, we've got a ruling.
That's all right, man. It's better than being obedient.
That's Joe Sheridan walking by in the red hat.
Okay.
Grish sort of looks like a young Pablo Escobar.
Bensky's not out of bounds, but he's about half under the bridge.
More metal is drawn.
I've never seen so many people miss putts on the last hole.
All right, Begley, here we go. There we go.
Yep, this is a different round because there
Yep.
you are again.
Yeah,
coming
that's
up.
Philip Raymond right there on the tee. Philip Raymond, Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Philip got third.
He's got a nice smooth throw. Look at that.
Fellow,
Oh, yeah.
fellow UPSer, isn't he?
Yep. That was a good shot. Donald Brown. He used to be the man in Memphis.
Lived out by
Right.
Meeman Shelby.
Yep, right near the course at Meeman Shelby. Looks like Greg Allman. Didn't see that one come down.
I believe that one was tied to the whipping post.
I think this is Larry Faust.
That's him. That's it.
Larry Faust.
That's
on the tee
exactly who
box.
it is. I got a five from there. Ooh, it barely made the ditch.
Jerome.
The germination.
Lost that one. How in the world did I get Bob? Something must have been wrong. Flip, baby.
Does that answer your question?
Rivers. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, little light. Nobody's getting it to the basket on
They
this.
sure
hole.
aren't. It's amazing. It's a 290-foot hole about. It looked like Elliott to me. No.
I'll see if David will get it with the forehand. Nope. That's Scott Davis there. That one got to the basket
And
and
almost went in. There you go. There's just a little dub over, some highlights from the 15th Disc Golf Championships of Arkansas.